Hello, welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by today. First I have to say I'm sorry I have not been around for a few days. I have been sick. I think today I'm doing okay. But I'm sorry, I had at least a day, maybe two with no videos, but doing what I can. So I'm working on Build Your Stash July. And this is part of the July challenge in the Facebook group Junk Journals and Creative Visions. So I'm just starting with today, and I'll go back the last couple days if I can, but I'm not going to start behind, I guess, is what I'm saying. I'll try to do day 1 and 2 if I can. So today, our prompt is journaling cards. So we just need to make some journaling cards. I have these scraps, so we're going to start with these. If I somehow get it done early, without a 3-hour-long video, then I'll do more, but we're going to start with this. And these are 2.5 inches, so I'm going to cut them at 3.5. I guess I could have made bigger ones, but we're going to go with this size. I've got all kinds of stuff on my table here. We'll see what we can come up with. Oops, knocking things off. Ah, get up there. How is your day going? Tomorrow is the 4th here in the U.S. Well, I mean, it's the 4th everywhere. I didn't think we were going to go watch fireworks or anything, because where we live, we have to drive at least 45 minutes, and then trying to get home is a hot mess. And my husband's, he's got epilepsy, and he doesn't like the fireworks anyway because they bother him. So we weren't going to go, but I just saw right before I decided to record that my cousin actually has purchased fireworks and is setting them off here in town. So we could just sit in our front yard, sit on our front porch. Now, I have these. I thought I would start with these. I have 2 of them. So I'm just going to start with the scraps and put the scraps down and see how many I can get covered that way. So are y'all gonna go somewhere and watch the fireworks? It's funny because Mom was asking me today when we were at her house, and I said no. She said, we're not either. I said, now, if my cousin was still doing them down here, I would. He used to own a restaurant just down the road, and he'd set them off there. It's right by the river. It's on the riverfront, and he would set them off. But he sold it, so I didn't think there'd be anything. But there is. Okay, I'm just going to cover a bunch, and then we'll see where I get with what I've got set out to put on them. I hope I can make it work. If not, I guess I'll have to find other stuff. So there's one. Now, what else do we have here? That would be a good one, wouldn't it? I got that one. This one. This one. I think this one I haven't used very much of, so it's the other one I've been using mostly. I've tried to save one, but then sometimes I grab the wrong one. I think it looks like... Oh, that's a teeny weeny scrap. I bet I was marking that for some project, and then decided not to use that. Okay, we'll use these, and then get more. But I thought it would be easier if I just limited myself to these and not everything else, you know? I feel so bad because we're on Teams on at the Facebook group, and it's not too late to join. If you want to join, you're welcome to. But I have done nothing except for I covered this, and while I was covering that, while I was recording it, I mentioned that I thought I was having a hot flash or something because I just all of a sudden was so hot and icky, and but I was sick. Not very often you record the moment you realize you got a virus. I think I did a lot of stuttering and stuff at the end of that one because I was just, oh my goodness. That is the perfect size. And I don't think this is one of the papers out of there because I think it's a Hobby Lobby paper. And that's a pad I got at Joann's. I'm going to have to cut just a tiny bit off of this. Just this little tiny bit right here. Okay. Now, yep, that fits okay. Oops. So, what did you all do on the 4th? Because by the time you see this, it will be over. I hope you had a good day. A safe day. Our town has not had fireworks since I was a little bitty girl. They'd have them at the golf course, the golf club, and we would go sit, park your car along the highway. And where do I want this? Maybe right there, or do I want it right there? I think right there. And watch them from there. You'd get out and lean against your car. I don't know if everybody did, but we did. We didn't have lawn chairs back then. Not anything that traveled with you, not like you do today. But there was a real bad accident one year, and somebody lost their hand, and they never did it again. I don't know if it was an insurance thing, you know, that they just couldn't. Insurance, I don't know. I don't know what. That was probably 50 years ago. Wow. Crazy to think that. Now, I don't know if I want one with these stamps. I think I'd rather cut the stamps up and use them, but we'll use this one here. That's just, I don't think we should use that, or that one, or that one. We just use that one. Oops, here's a music bed. Probably won't help. I'll just go down here. It is miserable hot here. Oh my goodness, is it hot. Humid. Ooh. It needs to rain is what it needs to do, but then it'll just be worse. It's that time of year where the rain will cool it down for a minute. And then it's worse. It's muggier. Oops, I didn't mean to throw that scrap away. It's big enough I might use it. This one's not been used, but it's cut out, so we're going to use it. Or, I like this one. This is going to be the only full one that I take out. Oh, like I rip out of there. I want to get past that curl, so I'm going to put this little cut here. Well, actually, I think I'll just trim it, because I want to get that straight up and down. If I get that crooked at all, it is not going to look good. There we go. Okay, so I want to go to this edge. Remind me. Don't let me forget. Don't let me go to the other edge. Making sure. All right. Okay. So, I will try to show you some of the things I have pulled out. If we want something different, I can get something different. But I have these things. And is this clear? I can't remember. I'll peel it off down here because I'm going to have to cut some of the bottom of it off. Yes, it's clear. Okay, I don't need to cut that out. Which one? Well, first, this one and the little girl might be hard, so let's find what we want to use. Maybe it would be easier if I put these like this. I don't know if you can see them. I'll look up in just a minute. There we go. You can pretty much. Okay. So for the bride, or not the bride, it's just blue. It's not all brides. Oops, I have some blue paper. I remember using that and it matched this blue perfectly, and I had a horrible time finding that, so okay. Look, she might be cute, like she's traveling. I don't know. Let's see here. Don't feel the fancy ones here. She's cute. I've used her before. She's really cute. I've had these for a couple of years, and they were from Temu, I think. She kind of looks like she's traveling too, doesn't she? I think we'll use her instead. Okay, so we got her. Oops. Put these back in here. Oops. Put that on the front. Okay, and then I have this little toad, or no, it's not a toad, it's a gator. We'll see about him right here. He looks like a private eye to me. We need one of these little girls maybe. I don't know, they might not work. But I think they are so darling. I almost picked her, and look, so maybe she's who I'm supposed to pick out here, because that's twice there. She's cute. She got her little basket. We'll just use her. Okay. That's 2, or 3, I mean. And then this one can go maybe on there. And these guys, I think I'll put on there. Now what else do I have out? I thought I had plenty out. What is in here? Oh, this is just stuff I can add to it. Alright, so I have these sitting here. We can do one of these. Oh, I thought I'd probably do a Tim Holtz one too. These are pictures. So let's just find one. That takes up too much room. She's pretty. Oh, I like that one. Let's put that one there. Okay. Maybe, do we want 2? Let's do 2, because we can do one of these little bitty ones and make it look like an ID card, couldn't we? Let me see here. I know there's more. I don't really like that one here. He's cute. Or he's very serious. That's my family. Okay, I don't know if we'll do them or not, but I kind of didn't set out as many things as I thought I did, so it sure can't hurt to do them. Okay, and now let's get a Tim Holtz person. My little book out. Ooh, I'm about to lose those. Ah, I dropped a person. Where'd it go? Oh, there we go. Ooh, that made me dizzy. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my goodness. That messed with me. Okay, I was getting my Tim Holtz people one night. I forgot what I was doing. I might replace that with a Tim Holtz person. Let's see, I've got mini ones. Let's see here. Let's see. I don't know who I want. I seem to always go for the females because I can add flowers and stuff. I know you can on the men's too, but I don't. This little lady looks pretty. Let's get her. I'll put her on there. Okay, so we've got to start. Now, I want to cut around this real quick. I will leave a teeny border because it won't take me as long to cut if I do that. Otherwise, it might not do a very good job. I think my scissors need cleaned off. They're really gluey. Let me. Yeah, I can't get the glue off this one part. There. Ow! Ooh. Alright. Now, hopefully, they will cut better. Oh, I had more stuff down here. I had my stickers and stuff down here. Well, we'll just do this. I was kind of prepping this last night. I got a little bit of a burst of energy, but it only lasted about 5 minutes. So then I'm finally in here today. I had to go to town. And I kind of forgot everything I did, I guess. But I am surrounded by stuff. Fix that right there. That doesn't look good. Okay. I thought I got him cut ahead of time, but I didn't. Let me use my smaller. I'm struggling. What is going on? There. That noise is my dishwasher draining. Sorry about that. Went to the grocery store today, and besides like milk and bread, I bought what I needed for 3 dishes this week for the next 3 days, not counting tonight. And I had almost everything. I mean, each recipe I needed maybe 2 or 3 things at the most. Oh my goodness, it was $80. I'm telling you, living in a small town that has one grocery store, but neither of us felt like going out of town, so. But I needed to be prepared for, my husband's having cataract surgery Monday and Tuesday, so I wanted to have stuff, you know, that I could fix. And everything would be easy. I chose easy things. Crock pot, that kind of stuff. Tonight I'm having a frozen pizza. He is having green beans and new potatoes, and I think he put some sausage in it, like those sausage, you know, those kielbasa, or however you say that. It smells really good. It's been in the crock pot all day, but I didn't want it. Okay. Oh. But he did. And that's okay. The tip is bent again. I don't know how I keep bending the tip on here. See if I can use it. This package, like, 3 of the tips were bent when I took them out and put them on. They were already bent. So I don't know. Ooh, I have that cut right up, don't I? I was leaving a border. I think I might have just cut his little leg off. Tomorrow would have been, I think we figured out my grandma's 113th birthday. She was born on yeah, I did, but it can connect. July 4th. I was born on Christmas. And I did not grow up with my siblings. I didn't know them until I was an adult. But one of them is February 14th. What's the other one? There's another holiday in there. I don't know. We got a lot of holidays covered. My grandson was born on Thanksgiving. Of course, that's not every year. He was also born on his great-grandma's birthday. That was fun that year, having a little bitty baby at Christmas. Okay, now, what do I want? Let's see what I have in here, and then I'll have to just get in my other box and we'll see what we're gonna do. This is just some stuff that I happened to have out one day and I stuck in there. Those are cool. These are old. Okay. Oh, I don't want 1882. Maybe this one will go with her. Here's a ticket. Okay, no, I don't think so. I don't know, maybe. We'll see. I don't think I need this paper unless maybe I put a little bit on here to soften it. Just a little bit right there. How do I have glue on me already? My goodness. Barely started. That, I don't know about that, but I do kind of like that. So let's see if maybe, I kind of don't think so. I don't like it with that. Okay, that's all that is in there. Okay, I have that, but I can also look at these. Although, that's kind of hard to do until I know. Okay. I could put a bow. I'm really messing them up, aren't I? This is hard to do, I think. Let's get one of these. Lady, now listen. Sit still. This is just a box of stuff that I have cut out, printables. But I'm thinking there are pink bows in here. If I can get my fingers on them. There we go. Do we want that one? Or do we want that one? That one. No, I like that one. Okay. And I don't think, well, I don't know. What about this one? Oh. Maybe. No. Maybe I should switch this around and put the bow right here behind her. Put her there and put this here. There we go. Okay. Now, I must scoot these up a little bit so that you can see what I'm going through, because I think that would be boring to sit there and not be able to see what I'm going through here. Believe in the magic of Christmas. I was just talking about Christmas last night because we saw an advertisement on Hallmark said Christmas in July. I said, remember last year? I said, as soon as they start that, Christmas is going to get here. And it did really fast, it seemed like. So I said, guess what's coming? He wasn't too happy with me. He didn't think that was really very funny. No, I think that's too much, but it might go right there. Journey. Or Journey. Maybe she's going on a journey too. Maybe she's immigrating or something. I don't know what she's doing. She didn't tell me. Now, how do you handle doing a big thing like this? Do you do it like this, or do you do it one at a time? How do you do it? Because I think I need better organization here. Ticket. Maybe that could go on there somewhere. Maybe I should just start saying this might go in here, throw it there, and then we'll figure it out. I think that's what we'll do. A mushroom with the alligator? That might work. Bee. It's not a very pretty bee though. Maybe we'll find something different. Okay. I know I'm not going very fast. How about that one there? Airmail. I think I'm kind of struggling here. I'm not sure where I'm going with this stuff. There's a ticket. Where did I put the mushroom? I kind of like that mushroom better for that. Oh, these lazies are pretty. That would be pretty to put on one. Let's take that bee off. Field notes. I probably will not go through that whole box. And you're thinking, oh, good. There's those that I might put on something. Don't know what, so I'll just put them down here. The ration. Oh, I didn't even think, do I want flowers on anything? Maybe with her? And maybe with her? With. Now that was English, wasn't it? Maybe with her. These are pretty flowers. I wish I had something to tell you, but I really don't. I can't think of a thing, honestly. Life has been boring. Woo-hoo. You know, we all need that sometimes, and I needed that this week. Next week, oh, it's on again. It is on. He's having his surgery out of town. On Monday they do the left eye, Tuesday they do the right eye, and then I believe Friday is when we have to go back for his checkup. And I have to go see the dentist Tuesday. Ooh, yuck, yuck, yuck. And then he has an appointment somewhere Thursday, but I cannot remember where. I can't remember if it's in town or out of town. And then Saturday, ooh, Saturday's gonna be fun. My friends and I are going down to a rubber stamp show in Collinsville. And that will be fun, fun, fun. We always have a blast. And of course, you know, when we leave there, we go eat. We used to always go to all the scrapbook stores around St. Louis, but I don't think there's that many anymore. Now, I heard somebody on a video the other day say that they think scrapbooking is making a comeback, and I think that would be wonderful. Because I would like more supplies available, right? I don't know what that is. I kind of... Oh, it's a stack of books. Maybe we'll put that with him. I kind of doubt it, but we won't if I don't get it out, though. I think I've about got enough. I don't have much on there unless I'm going to specifically look for stuff to go on there right now. And then I think we can start trying to put things together. I don't think so. Maybe that one. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I don't know. I can't pronounce it. I spent, I don't know, a few weeks at night just when I would sit in there watching TV, and I would just cut, cut, cut. And I'm so glad I did, because I come to this so often to use it. It's very, very handy. Okay. I'm going to try to set this stuff on the lid so that if I need more stuff, I'm not digging through all that again. Okay, so let's start with who looks the easiest. I don't know, we'll just start here. And I think I like this girl. Now I'm going to have to move something so that I have room to ink. I have just a few stamps over here, but the way I have my stamps organized now, they're very easy to get to. So I mainly got the ones out that are in the book thing that I purchased, because they are not easy to get out of that thing. Whew, they are not at all. All right. And I left my glass mat on here today because I knew that I would be doing a ton of inking. But now, that little thing I got for inking on is very helpful with these things like this, because it holds them in place. I think I almost used that once because that is already inked up. Whoops. Okay, now I think we will put this right here. And I want to put this beside her. So I think I will put it a little bit maybe I'll put it right there. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so let's put that down. We got something to put down. And I'm going to use my cheaper glue today. Maybe. Oh, come on. I'm squeezing air out, so it's not like it's clogged. Oh, come on. Okay, we'll start. I'm going to put that in the holder and let it go down to the bottom, and we'll just start with this. there. I'll scoot her up a little bit so that you can see for sure. Yeah, that's better, isn't it? I want it down a little bit. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, there, okay. That was leaving. I got it to where it's covering that corner there. Alright. And then she's gonna go beside that. And I kind of want to, let me get my markers here. What did I do with my new ones? I don't know. There's a pink. There's a pink. Now, the only thing is, I'm not sure about those, if they will, like, really run on that paper. You know, maybe I should just use my alcohol. Let's grab those. They're right here beside me. I forgot about them until just then. I can't reach them. Okay. I gotta get a drink real quick. Sorry. This one. That was easy enough. And I can't remember. Yeah. What's this one? Yeah. I just... Oh, this looks terrible. Oh, doggone it. I hope by when I get it done it looks okay. I think it's looking a little bit better as I get it filled in, but that first one was, woo. I color best with pencils. I'm not really a very good colorer. I came with pencils. Pencils and Gamsol are my favorite. But my Prismacolors I've pretty well used up, but I've had them over 20 years, so. And now I just have a cheap set of pencils, and it's just not the same. Okay, and then we need it green. This looks kind of soft. We'll try this. And I think I will. Okay, and a brown. I want a rather dark brown. Okay, should probably, that thing should have probably been brown right there. Okay, there we go. We are done with that. I'm going to zip these up in case I knock them off. I do not want to get them all and put them all in order again. That does not sound like fun. Okay, so she's going to go about right there, and I'm going to put them about right there. Now I did figure out yesterday, I had my markers in there messing with them, and my new acrylic markers, they do not bleed through. Even on Bible page, they did not bleed through. I was like, ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, man, that looks terrible how I cut that, but it won't be that noticeable. I don't think I need the bow. What do you guys think? I just don't think I do. I think I'm just going to stop right there with that. Throw this stuff over here. So there's one. All this time we have one done. I might stamp a word on there later, but we'll see. Okay, so I need to do some inking here. I told my husband last night, tomorrow I'm going to wake up and I'm going to be better. And I'm going to get all kinds of stuff done tomorrow. Nope, I'm not. I'm going to get this done. But tomorrow, I don't have to go anywhere at all. Okay, so put this. I think I put it there, didn't I? Or put it there. Yeah, put it there. And we'll put her right there. Okay, let's glue this down. She's gonna go there, and I think we'll put that there. Not sure if I'm a fan of it, but it's going. Okay, and this. Put this right here. I'm going to run it off the edge a little bit. And then I'm going to put this. Right there. And we'll glue her down. Put her right there. Put that off. I just got my scissors covered in glue again. This one is a little busier than I would like, but it's done, right? Okay, now let's do our little detective frog, or alligator. I keep calling it a frog. not a frog. He's an alligator in a trench coat. Oops, I forgot. Yeah, I want to get the rest of this. I don't think I'm going to use that, so I'm going to set that down there. Okay. Now, I think I will take this, and I'm going to stamp it right there, I believe. Get my, and I need my black. Oh, I got my black for Savine. Put that right there. There we go. Okay. Put that about right there. I think I'm going to go off of this edge with it. Oh, the glue made a mess with the ink where I slid it. Oh well, okay. Okay, and then I want him right there, I think. So I think I will put this right there. And then, well, let me peel that up. Put that. Oh, maybe that'll go right there. I don't know. Yeah, that'll work. And then this one we'll put right there. Now glue this back down. And we'll put him right there. Got glue. Okay. I put his little feet so it was right at the bottom of that mushroom. I thought that might look better. Alright, now this one. Oh, I gotta cut some of that. I bought new refills for blade refills while we were at Walmart this afternoon. That place was jam-packed, and so was at the grocery store. But I got the last package. I hope they get some in. Okay. So these guys are going to go about right like that. I have that piece of wood against the edge there. And then, let's see, that there, maybe that right there, and postcard. Maybe the postcard has a little feeder in the way there, maybe. I don't want it to show through there. If I put it right here, I'm going to cut it so that I don't think I like that. I don't like that. Okay, maybe we could put this. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. and I like that a lot. See, save those little scraps because you just don't know. Don't know what you'll end up using. I just realized I didn't ink any of this, but that's okay. This one just won't be inked. Okay, now let's skip. Get this on here. And I gotta make sure that I get that little leg attached to the bird again, right? I almost did just birds because I love birds. And I thought, why don't I just do a whole series of birds? I didn't do it, but if the opportunity comes up again in this, there, okay. In this challenge, I'm going to do it. If something comes along again that we have, because we're doing Build Your Stash all month. So, and I have to tell you, next week I may have some days without some videos again because I don't have any ahead hardly. I've got a couple of older ones that I somehow missed, but other than that I just don't have any. So let's see, I'm thinking I'm going to put this one down here, and oh boy, I gotta get in there. I've got everything up here on my, oh, well, where'd that money come from? I didn't know I had money. Oh, that is about to fall off my table. Let me get this fixed real quick. There we go. Stapler. Stashed money. That is going to go to St. Louis with me Saturday. Oh. Okay, I want this stapled, but I don't want to staple through the whole thing. So, are you kidding me? And my other one. It won't be tiny, but it's littler than normal ones, but it's not tiny. If it doesn't work, well, so much for the staples. There we go. Let's get some ink. There it is. That's okay. That must have been part of what was clogging up my stapler. Throw that away so it's out of my way. Okay. So we'll put this at the bottom here. I guess it's going to go all the way to, nope, it's going to stay right there. And I'm thinking I would like to stamp something on here. Oh, we could put a name on, couldn't we? Let's just... There we go. Set that there so I can clean it off. And that says class. How about number 18? That couldn't. Good to go. I got ink all over me, all over the block. Okay, so I don't need that over here. And I thought, I want to stamp this, but let's figure out where. Okay, so if I put that there, now remember this is clear, it's going to be see-through. I think I will put that there, like that, and that's probably not going to go on. Okay, so let's stamp this right there. Okay. And this little guy is going to go right up here. Hands, work. Sometimes I tell them what they need to do, but they don't listen. They have a mind of their own these days. All right, now excuse my dirty nails. Now that's going to be there. Oh, go down. I don't think I need to add anything else to it. Okay, so we'll put that down. Oh, come on. Okay. All right, so there's that one. I think that's my favorite so far. Just wipe a little bit of that off. All right, now we have this little girl. Let's do some inking again. Set this over here out of the way. I feel like I have something poking me, like a piece of paper, but when I try to get it off, I can't find anything. Okay, this one, I think I want to use, I guess we'll just use the straight stitch. Is this the one that's kind of broken? I don't know if this is one of my stitch sets. Has it kind of broken when it came that way, but I just flipped a bunch of stuff out on my floor when I set that in there. Stuff flew up. It's from, what you call it, Temu, so I did never try to. I think it's my other stitch set. Okay, now do I want to do this in black or brown, you guys? I think brown. Actually, that's not brown, but that's okay. It's not black either. worked pretty good. Okay. And then, oh, poop, this is coming apart here. I want to figure out where I'm going to put the little girl, and then I'm going to stitch the circle behind her. It's going to take a lot of rubbing alcohol to get this thing clean. There's a button that might go, but that's okay. Okay, now, before I had her kind of, there's part of her that needs cut off. There we go. I had this here and her on it, which I like. I think I'll do that. I'll put her there. Okay, so I'll put this down. Okay. And then I'll have her right here. So let's get this little circle. And with the circle right there. Okay, and then I want to take this one and I want that hanging off somewhere, maybe right there. Yeah, okay. Now, if we have her right there, and these flowers, yes, I like the flowers. I like those. Okay. So then back to her here. That I got on there crooked, and I bet it's way too late to. Yep, it's just going to be crooked. Okay, so we have her here, and I think I will put that right like that. You guys, we have one left. Thank you for sticking with me if you're still here. Thankfully, my computer is still here too, or my camera is still recording. It's given out on me too many times lately. Okay, now, yep, we'll put that right there. Then we'll put her on. I think I'll use my other glue because she's real thick. Oops, make sure I get her where I wanted her. There we go. All right, there she is. Let me put a little bit of ink right there. Okay, now we have one. No, we got two here. I'm sorry. I thought we only have one. Okay, so let's ink her. Everything's getting a mess here, and everything's falling now. It's getting to be too messy. It gets on my nerves. Okay, I might put that on there because I didn't use that on the other one. Alright, so we're going to put her here. And I think I will put that right there. Yes, okay. Let's glue that down. Alright, so she's going there. And I could put this like right there. Oh, here. Netherlands. I gotta like it better on top. That right there. Oh, I have this too that I thought would look nice, but maybe not. It would have to be one. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, and I want to stamp something right there. Approved. Inspected. Confidential. Oh, there's a stamp missing. That wasn't missing a few minutes ago. It's got to be on here somewhere. Ugh. Registered. We'll just put inspected. I think I'll do that in this color too. Okay. Oh, that just drives me nuts that that's missing. I'm hoping it's stuck to one of the stamps right here where it was laying, you know. Okay, so let's put her down. And I'm going to use this glue because I need to tuck stuff under there. And the other glue really just doesn't give you much time for tucking. I want to tuck this. I need to figure out what digi this is that I like this stamp. I think it is so pretty. Okay. Glue. Now, do I want, yeah, I think I'll stick that underneath. Okay, I have this journey, but I don't know. I could put it right there, couldn't I? Okay, I think I will. You talked me into it. Or maybe you're saying don't do it. Get it to where, and that is crooked. I think I moved it. I was messing with that. And I think I like this little stamp. I'm going to have to take something off the little block here. I just like it. I think it looks cool. I don't know why. Okay. There we go. And okay, the number 18. I thought, oh no, I've lost another one, but I used the number 18. I think, let's take this one. Put it right there. There we go. Okay. So then I cut this off. Where I buried my scissors. All right, this is the last one. This is our guy, isn't it? Okay. Let's see. He was supposed to go on the other one because this was supposed to go with her. I don't think I'm going to put the flowers with him. Their pictures somehow got mixed up, didn't they? Okay. Oh, 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 oh. Alright, so we've got him. I kind of feel like I want something underneath his picture. Let's put him on here. Then I need these. These are decal scissors. Oh, guess what we got out of our garden? Big tomatoes. Not just cherry, big. So guess what I'm having for lunch tomorrow? Bacon tomato sandwich. Oh my goodness. I can't wait. I love it. Every year I'm like, are the tomatoes done? Are the tomatoes done? I was hoping soon. We have like a place where you go get fresh veggies and stuff. It's out in the country, and I saw that they advertised that they had homegrown tomatoes this week, and I thought, oh, look what I did. Where's my pictures? Here they are, I think. Yeah, let's find one that just sits right over that. She'd work. Here, he probably works. Yep, there we go. Okay. I even found bacon on sale at the grocery store, which is amazing. Usually it's about $7 a package. But I found some. It's like, it's kind of a, not the perfect bacon, you know what I mean? I don't care, it's bacon. I don't care if it's not cut perfect. We've had it, that brand before, and it was good, so. Okay. Let's put that under there. And that there. And then what? Maybe I should scoot him down some. Yeah, that way I don't have to have so much on here. And I think I'll put this right here. And we'll wrap that around. Let's get some ink on there. Put that right there. Now, do I want to stamp anything on here? I could put his name right there. We'll do that, but that will be after. Where did I put? There. Let's do this one too. But we'll stamp that on top of there too, so we don't need that one yet. Oh, let's put those stars there. That's different. I haven't done that before. And we'll do those in this color too. There we go. Alright. we can start putting this down. So I think I want the blue on this side. Well, I have to because the other side will be upside down. Okay, then I'm going to use this because, again, I want to tuck stuff. I guess I won't put a signature there now, will I? Oh well, I like the stars. Maybe instead of that there, I'm going to connect